Hey, how's it going? Who up? Who's up right now? Show of hands, you can be honest. I'm gonna boot up the game in the meantime, but... Y'all know the deal. Wiz, Azteca, yada yada. Next permadeath episode's almost done. I guess I could start with that. That's a conversation topic. I was working on that over the last week or so. I just need to do... I don't know where I'm at in the quest line. That'll kind of dictate what I... A, where I stop, and B... what the last fight of the episode is if I choose to do one or two more. I'm not really sure. But I have most of it edited. I just need to record more of it. But yeah, what's going on? What's going on in the world? I'm gonna see if I can find where I'm at. In the game. In the quest line of the game, of the world in the game. What area? I'm in... Okay. I need to do the rest of Soul Meadow Swamp, I think. And that might... okay. There's really not that much of this area left. It's, like, deceptively not a lot. So there's a boss, defeat and collect. And then a dungeon that is two bosses that both, I don't think, cheat or have anything particularly special about them. And then after that... Let's see... a ton of filler after that. There's like 24 quests of filler after. I'm just running around everywhere. So we'll see how far we can get. I don't really know where a good stopping point would be. I know probably where I'd want to end this permadeath episode. I know that. Now we'll just get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it, and then we'll just figure it out. I've never made 20 of your streams before, but I love your videos. Appreciate it, Chris. I would like to mention the notification for live streams sucks, but it's fine. YouTube live streams, you know what? They got a lot of problems. And we come to expect them. Let's see here. I'm on No Time to Cry. And that quest is... oh, we're almost done with this area. Yeah, we're so close. So let's get that done. let's get it going. Donk Meme, welcome to member. I feel like that's a renewal. I don't know why it says welcome, because I think you've been a member before. But appreciate it. Appreciate the renewal. Let me switch realms real quick. Like so. Now we can just hop into it. Hop into some fun questing. Family friendly. Fun questing. And by fun questing, I mean there's one like random boss coming up here. And then after that, it's just kind of not a lot. Well, there is a dungeon after this, and that's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta turn the music of the game on. Hold on a second. Oh, that was a close one. Slow down there, Speed Racer. Nobody signed up. Huh. Well, you know what? Oh, fuck, that didn't save. You know what? You have a member presence, Donk Meme. How's that? 8-hour Wiz stream. Let's not get crazy. I gotta kill. I had to catch the Fnatic Loud game after this. Like, 8 hours is a little much. Maybe like 2 hours. Maybe I'll do a stinky 2. Can't stay for too long, but I'm here. I don't know if I read that already. But welcome. Thanks for showing up. In the meantime, which deck do I want to use? I might as well switch over to this one, huh? But I need to put in 3 of these. Some of these. Some of these. Well, okay, maybe not that many. For those. What about EG versus PaperX? Just happened to be streaming when it was going on, unfortunately. I have to skip it. Well, I don't have to. I could have just not streamed, but I want to get this video out by this weekend, so I got to get a sizable amount of Azteca done. I'm sure it'll be a good game, though. I just care way more about the... I guess I don't even care. Like, I literally would have just watched whatever match was later, I think, today. They're both can be great matches, though. 8 hours is child's play? No, the thing is that it's not. That's just not true. That's just not true. It's a lot of time. This guy's myth, I think, which is also unfortunate. I'm gonna put another reshuffle in. And that should honestly... Oh. Imagine I going without heals. That'd be embarrassing, considering that's all the school does besides tank and hit and everything else. Okay. Let's get this fight over with. Obviously not gonna record. This is such a not video-worthy fight, hopefully. Are you worried about soloing Shabalba? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think is the answer to that question. Because I probably won't get to it. Azteca's got some tough fights before that. So let's, you know, come to things as they go. First time catching live. Welcome, Henry. Welcome to the live stream. We do things different around here. By different, I mean nothing's edited, it's longer, and there's a lot more filler. So if you like filler, you're in the right place. You know what? I just have to accept this hair's not getting fixed today, and there's nothing I can do about it. Let me put some life plates in here. Need those. I think 8 hours is a long time. You got soft hands. What's that even? Alright, you caught me. I use lotion. You got me. I think YouTube live streams also don't benefit from being long. Are you keeping wand hits in deck? Oh, I did by accident. Not on purpose. I'll keep some in. But I didn't mean to keep all those in there. I wish I read that, you know, before I went into this. That's not your fault. It's just the fault of, the way I stream having delay because it increases quality and I have, Ethernet. Or I have no Ethernet, rather. I have Wi-Fi. Which is undeniably way worse. Does this guy have Earthquake pips? No, sir. Well, he's about to, probably. But maybe he'll just, like, use a 4-pip AoE like everybody else. Because if I've noticed one thing about Azteca is that these bosses love their 4-pip AoE. They love it. Nothing better than it for some reason. Even if they have other things they can do or a lot of pips. Ooh, that guy's... I'm going to shield because I feel like an Earthquake's coming. I feel like I've had it too good for too long. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been Earthquaked in a while. Gotta pay my dues. Dude, I'm gonna go put a hat on. This shit... I need a haircut too bad, and I can't fix it right now. We're going with the Krusty Krab hat for the day. Do you imagine? Just press it all like this. I look like a hentai protagonist now. No. Let's just fucking do this. There we go. Let me put my earbuds back in too. It's kind of important. Hat matches the shirt, though. Think about that. Looks bland. Oh, what do I want to do? This guy still hasn't fucking done the dirty deed, so I'm gonna just blade again. I recently started watching your channel. It got me back into Wiz. Just want to say thank you. Jake, high praise. Appreciate it. Oh, I got stunned. And not just stunned once, but twice. That's a lot. That's a long time. It's got a shield, thankfully, but I might need to... You know what? It depends what this guy does with the pips. I was thinking about healing, but it depends on... Well, we'll cross to it. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Good luck. Appreciate it. 2-round stun. Can't do anything except sit here and cry. So I'm just going to pass and just wait for it to be over. That's all you can do. Sometimes it is all you can do. Like the Californians in the eye of the storm and the earthquake at the same time. How crazy is that? They got hit with the double whammy. They got double teamed by natural disasters. Like one of them had him pinned down and the other guy like jumped from the top rope with his elbow out like this and then just smashed him. 2 rounds to sit and think. That's too much sitting and thinking. Who wants to be alone with their thoughts for that long? Proof California is the worst place on Earth. I've never been. Wait, no, I have been. Not really. I went on a school trip, so that's like way different. I want to shield again. Does that make me a scum? I think it does. I might shield, and then... The thing is his pips are just so large. I mean, they're not that. He's only got 6, but like an earthquake is coming, whether we like it or not. And he's got balance blade to boot. I might just hit if I can find an enchant just to get minion out the way. Okay, no enchant. He's got 3k HP. I don't think I kill him, which is a problem. So I'm gonna instead press the heal button. And maybe if I crit it, I'll be alive forever and ever. And we can all live happy forever. How long ago was the... Oh, the earthquake? I have no idea. I'm assuming you're talking about the California one and not like the spell, which makes sense. Most groups I actually went on was in kindergarten for the apple orchard. I don't know if I've ever been on an apple orchard trip in my... I mean, I've been on like my own time. But school trip-wise, in elementary school especially, I know like you do that one thing where it's like, we're gonna go visit the, what's it called? We're gonna go visit like the state museum or whatever. And that's like what they do. Alina, thanks for 10. Keep it up. Love your content. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good looking Azteca. I am gonna need it. I had to think about that I had to think about how to respond to that for a second. But I am gonna need it. You're right. You're so real for that. I think today won't be too bad. I could be speaking horrors unknown into existence right now, but I think today will be one of the easier streams I have. We can get rid of this. Dude, my deck is such a cluttered mess. I forgot to clean out the wand hits and the gear hits, and we are reaping the... What's the opposite of rewards? Reaping the punishment? I don't know. We're definitely reaping some shit we've sown, and it's bad. It's bad shit we've sown. Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Just this minion's dead, and he's out of the way, presumably, and then the boss gets some damage onto him. Not a lot, but some. School field trips were the best. Adventures and science stuff. That does sound pretty cool. Science-related field trips? No, I've actually been on a few to museums and stuff. I lied. I totally lied. I've been to some, like, bigger science museums and whatnot, but... I don't know. I don't really remember them. The thing about elementary school field trips is that, like, I don't remember anything that happens in any of them. It's too long ago. I'm too busy being on my phone now. You know what I'm saying? I just can't put it down. The boss getting with the dollar store, forest store, it's, you know. Sometimes it's all you can afford. Sometimes it's the only spot you can go to for an affordable forest lord. Jesus Christ, are all the enchants just chilling at the bottom of the deck? Like lead in the pool? That's fine. I'm going to just... I don't have a shield. It doesn't matter. I can just feint the guy. I have 4,000 HP. A Fortify on. He's not gonna fucking... Oh, he's not gonna kill me. Oh. I can feint him without worry. This guy put... Why he put 2 hexes on me instead of anything productive? The guy is whatever. I can life blade this for sure. As long as this guy doesn't have a shield, then I don't think I'm gonna have a problem killing him in the near future. Ooh, the thingies are in the hand now. TC blade, get it on. Just throw it on there. Get us to 2. One more, and I think he's finished. One more blade and 3 more turns, and I think he's finished. How do you guys do it? I feel like 3 is such an awkward, like, number of fingers to get up. I feel like this is way easier. But it has dark connotations, apparently. I don't really know if that's true. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around. Hold 3. Hold your 3s up however you want. Okay, now I'm getting too many Colossals. That's a problem. I don't think I'm gonna need another Fortify. I'll be real. Like the app. Is that... Yeah, it's an app. Never used it, though. The concept is, like, kind of funny. So they get that one. Okay, so this... I can finally use the thing, which is blade number 3, not the Forest Lord. Also commonly known as the thing. And then we can put that blade on. We'll have 3 blades, he'll have a feint on. The Forest Lord will just drop down from the ether and hit him, and he'll probably die. Having powers in here. It's not bad. It's not a bad aura. I kind of want to put it on just to see it. But I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm just gonna hit. I'm just gonna hit. It's gonna kill. I'm not worried. Why worry about something you don't have control over? You know what I'm saying? And I guess I do have control over it. I could just blade and it would kill. So I do have control over it. But besides the point, I think he's going to die anyway. 335s, the feint. He's got, what, 7k health left? Oh, yeah, he's deader than dead. And he made an angry bird noise. Like when they get launched from the slingshot. Awesome. I'll take it. I don't really remember why we got it, but I'll take it. Just maybe want to get iced coffee. I tried to drink coffee after 2, but fuck it, we ball. After 2 is like prime time for me. Like 1 to literally just the afternoon, because like I would say 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 is when I hit my slump of the day. Beat myth mobs, that's awesome. I'm so happy to get to the oh. But 1 to 4, I would say, is probably my slump of the day, and that's when I want coffee the most. I got it a little bit earlier than I usually would, just, you know, streaming and whatnot, but I like the boost. But generally speaking, I'm an afternoon coffee drinker. Although that's maybe just like I'm accustomed to it because I've done it for as long as I have, as opposed to drinking them in the mornings. I usually don't drink coffee in the morning. I usually drink in the afternoon as a pick-me-up. as a sweet treat for getting work done earlier in the day. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you need that. I'm just kidding. Everybody knows you need that. Bam. All right, these guys also have Earthquake. So the fun doesn't stop, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, thanks for the plot. Thanks for the plot synopsis. It's a bit of a minor detail, which is why I kind of, what I do is after every stream, or no, not after every stream, when I'm writing the script in specific. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna do the thing. I've lost my train of thought. I've completely lost it. I'm out. No, I remember now, because I read the chat. I read SRAM when he said peak story, and it reminded me. It reminded me that what I do at the end of every stream, not the end of every stream, when I sit down to write the script, is I don't remember anything because I skip through all the dialogue in the stream because I'm lazy. And then after that, when I'm writing the script, I go and watch the Zen Master Blue playthrough in 2x speed so I can absorb it. And then I just jot down the notes that are important. That's it. I have braces. I've been trying not to laugh. The coffee don't get weird stains. I was a coffee drinker after I got braces, thankfully. I'm well removed. Although they didn't really do that much, to be honest with you. Maybe they helped my bottom row of teeth, and now I have a permanent retainer to show for it in the bottom. You know, you get that one in the back. But other than that, I mean, didn't really do. I kind of don't think I needed them. Because I had pretty normal teeth beforehand. It was just kind of min-maxing, because America loves to min-max teeth. It's our favorite thing. Because everybody in America has, like, big-ass straight smiles. It's really funny. Because nowhere else has that. Because nobody else is, like, so crazily driven, I don't think, by the idea of straight teeth. Because, like, who fucking cares at the end? One of those permanent... Yeah, they exist. I don't think you ever get rid of it. And it just sits there forever. And I'll never... what made me so mad about it is that I didn't know it would be permanent when I got it. And the result was me being pretty angry when they took it off. Not when they took... Like, when they took my braces off as a whole. Because they took off the top row and they took off the bottom row. Like, in the front. And I'm like, awesome, sweet. Now for the back row, huh? We're gonna get, like, the one in the back, right? So it stops being there and I can have a free, clean mouth for the rest of my life. And he just stops. And he's like, are you done? And I was like, that's it? And he's like, that's it. And that was it. And now I have a big... No, it's not big. It's not even noticeable because you can't see it's in the back row. But now I'll never know what it's like to have perfectly naked teeth ever again. Imagine having to get your wisdom teeth taken out. Could not be me. A daily Mewer. I don't even... Like the Pokemon. Is that like a dentist thing? I thought I had to get my wisdom teeth out for a long time, and it looks like a very uncomfortable process, but I'm glad I don't. Because I got my x-rays last was the dentist, because let's check up on these. Now they're growing. And then they were like, hey man, this is not going to impact the alignment of your teeth. You're chilling. Oh, this Mythimp is the worst shit ever made. It's a personal attack against life and death wizards, but death wizards kind of need it. Because they've had it too good. But me? Little old me? Come on. Look up what mewing is. Okay. I'll look it up on my phone because I don't know if it's like a sexual thing or something. But I will look it up. What is mewing? Is a DIY facial reconstructing technique that involves keeping your tongue pressed to the roof of your mouth to help change the shape of your jawline. Despite the internet hype, there needs to be more evidence to prove mewing works. There's no way this is real. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know if it is, but it just seems so. That seems so bizarre. That doesn't seem like something that would work. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, touch the tongue to the roof of your mouth and keep it there. And then you'll get like a better jawline. Is that the gist? I feel like that's like your bones though. You can't readjust your bones. Well, maybe you can. I thought the only way to do that was like surgery. Like that one that I was gonna say that one that Leafy got, but I don't think he ever got one. Doing it right now. It doesn't seem hard to do. Well, I could say I'm joining you, you'd never know. I need Forest Lord. That's what I do need, though. Before I get earthquaked by these two rascals. I'd be mute on my way to work. Is this something... There's no way you can just, like, do that for 30 minutes a day, and then all of a sudden you're, like... Some mewing ball thing you can put in your mouth, so you can mew and multitask like a boss male. Dude, what is all these blades? Just give me the thing. They're not gonna do anything. I've seen ads on Instagram for the, like, jar size thing, and it just looks so ridiculous. Like, that's just not how faces work, I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm not, like, an expert on face muscles and shit, and if they matter or do anything. You have the jawline of someone who's mute all their life. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. But I'll take it, you know, I'll take it as a compliment. Woo, more Wiz? That's what I'm talking. Let's get back on topic. That's what I'm talking about. I guess it's hard to talk about the topic at hand, which is Wiz, because it's so boring right now. It's just a defeat and collect, and it took me like 5 turns to find the hit, which is embarrassing. That's done. I don't think it's the last defeat and collect on the way to whatever dungeon is up next here.
You gathered the eggs. You walk up to the show Cheetle. Show Cheetle. Show...
Bro, what did I just skip?
Show Cheel. There you go.
I was about to say. What dialogue did I just not listen to? Whatever. It works out. What's up, buddies?
You nestle the eggs in the nests. You hear some hissing chirps from a few hatches.
Have you played Novus on your other character? I haven't.
They are cute at this size.
I haven't caught up since like the last year or so. Most of the Wiz I play is on this character now. That's just life.
Let me see the rattlestick. Yeah. Walk up.
Finally hit level 80 on my Death Wiz today, and it's unbelievably draining. But yeah, I mean, second arc, man. Second arc is a morale killer. Whoa. I should probably... No, I don't need to take a picture of that. I can find one on Google with a higher res for editing purposes. Oh, this is a good prime B-roll opportunity. Prime, like the drink. Oh, let me record it. That would be a good idea. That's like how B-roll works. Can't make it past the... Was that Basil or Basil? Which pronunciation are we going with there? Whatever. The brigand fight on Novus. The World Star to solo. I feel like 4th arc as a whole is pretty difficult to solo, from what I have played.
Well done, magician.
Alright, let me get better food. There we go.
Get some cloaks from the night.
Another day, another defeat and collect.
The columns. I'll also need some moonflowers from the nesting grounds.
Hey, buddies. Hello, guys. Let's get this going, huh? Let's get this Forest Lord going, is what I mean to say. Because that's all that's gonna be. I still have Faints in here. Bad idea. Favorite Arc 2 world. Oh. And top 5 favorite worlds? Oh, I don't know. I don't know the answer to either of those questions. Because 5 is a lot. And there's a lot of worlds that could do that. That could be up there. For different reasons. One reason or another. My favorite Arc 2 world is... It used to be Zafaria, but then when I replayed it, and then, like, read up on the plot and everything for this playthrough, I just realized how bad it was. That shit is terrible. Oh my god, it's bad. The final dungeon's anticlimactic, the story doesn't make any sense. It's... The lore of the area itself is kind of cool. But it's just not my favorite now. I think it probably is Avalon, yeah. Do you have a plan for the Bellic rematch in Azteca? I tried solo it and then failed. I had to use team up. My plan is to look up how other people did it on YouTube and steal their strats. And that's it. That's all. That's really, yeah, I mean, that's it. It's an annoying fight, and I've never soloed any other characters, so it'll be fun. I don't think I could face tank that much. Even on life, I don't think I can face tank that much damage is the problem. So I'd have to come up with some cheesy strat to figure it out. So this is my favorite Arc 2 world so far, just because underwater cool. Yeah, yeah. I think it's a cool world. For what it's worth, I think the world itself is pretty interesting. Don't need this, don't need this. Just give me the blade. I think the lore of it is kind of interesting too, but it's a bizarre world. I don't really... It's so mid, is the only way I could describe it. Like, just as a whole, as an entire thing, it is mid. It's a mid world. Which isn't a bad thing. It's not bad. It's just mid. They're just better out there. That's wild. I feel like a lot of people of my generation, of which is like late, or would you say early generation Z? Is early like older? Because I'm like kind of fringe. Not really. I'm pretty solidly Gen Z, I think, but I'm not like a tablet baby. I grew up like playing catch in the yard, you know? That's not true. I grew up with a Wii. I lie. I never went outside. Still don't to this day. But I didn't grow up with a tablet, which is like, I feel like what Gen Z is known for. But I feel like a lot of people in my like age bracket of like born in like 99 to like 2003 have a lot of old YouTube videos they made as like 8-year-olds that are embarrassing and have been deleted for a long time. So you might be in that as well. Well, you are in that group. Abby. I don't know why I said that like that. I was trying to remember the name, and I had to look, and I was mad at myself and projected it. But yeah, I hope you find it. I hope you find the video, the live-action video you're searching for. Grip hitting each other with sticks. You know how, like, Gen X, and, like, boomers will talk about, like, how they grew up, and they'll post about it on, like, Instagram accounts called, like, back in the good old days, where they post about, like, how they grew up drinking out of the hose, and, like, riding bikes, and, like, playing with sheet metal and stuff. What was with that? Why is that like a flex to drink water out of the hose? Does anybody know? You still alive? Hey, yeah, so far. But for how much longer? Who's to guess? And now we just wander around and, I guess, restore these things. I'll literally post whenever I find it. Oh, is it in like an old camera or something? That's tough. Like old recorders and whatnot. As a 2004 kid, I can say I also hit my friends with sticks and wandered around in the forest.
Excellent.
You went outside more than me.
Oh, wait, I need...
I played outside for a while, and then I got a Wii, and it was over after that.
This too much, and this
Ever
part
since then, it
is
was just done.
itchy.
Oh, I probably should have recorded that in hindsight. Hold on, B-roll time. I'm getting B-roll. I'm getting B-roll. Whoa, look at that, huh? I still drink water from the hose. What a flex. What a bizarre flex. Congrats. I don't know what else to say. I drink tap water. I guess does that count? We didn't have water in a bottle back in my day. Just drank from a hose. And play baseball in the yard and hit the ball in the neighbor's window. And he would get mad and he would yell at those dang kids. Oh, and all these kids are just playing Fortnite. The stumble guys on the tablets. We're watching an offline TV stream coming up. I don't know. I don't know if kids be watching that or not. Seems like it's directed towards kids. I also drink tap water. Goated decision. I'm a tap water enthusiast. It's like just enough lead to taste good. Speaking of lead that tastes good, Dunkin' Donut coffee. Alright, let's roll. Dungeon time. Wait, do I have to fight all 4 of these beetles? Because that would suck a lot. But it seems like what's going down here. Which, again, unfortunate, but it's reality. Let me also put in Fortify. Because I'm going to need it for a 4v1. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, Goliath Mauler. Let's all just chill and be friends and stuff. Ugh, it is a 4v1 of myth minions. What if I just get myth-imped 4 times? Is the game just over? I think go first, too. That kind of blows. Any plan for this dungeon? Not really. My plan is we'll figure it out. And hopefully not get myth-imped. That's the plan. I also haven't researched it at all. I don't think it's difficult because I don't think there's any cheating bosses in here. I don't think I'm mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am. This 4v1's gonna suck. But the only reason it sucks is because they're all myth. That's the problem. Because they can myth imp and they can do all these annoying-ass things that suck. As a whole. I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna go. I just need to press the go button and get these guys dead and gone as soon as I can. Keep fizzling, keep not earthquaking. I just need one more turn as a grace period, and then I can just stomp them all into the dirt. I feel like that's not particularly likely, though. Going second blows, especially against 4 myth mobs, it's not pleasant. Oh, do I have enough Blade Strips to kill? I think I do. I could be overestimating myself, but I think I do. So it's gonna be like that. This is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. I probably should have packed Convicts for this, now that I think about it, because I could just get stunned, like literally stun locked. Because these guys could just stun, break the shield, stun again. And that is painful. Like, so abominably painful. I kind of like all... No, I don't need this Colossal. I can discard that. If these guys are any school but myth, this is so fucking easy, dude. The problem is that they are myth. And that sucks so much. This school is so annoying to fight. I'd rather take ice. I'd rather take anything else. Crit Orthrus is going to do some fat damage. Admittedly. Better than being stunned, though, so it's fine. Minotaur. I might heal this turn if I can get away with it. I might have to. Crit block is huge there, though. Double. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed, I think, in the second, but... Yeah, I just have to... Actually, what are their pips? I think I can get away with this. Yeah, I think I can get away with this. As long as that guy's an Earthquake, I can get away with it. Please don't do what I think you're about to do, man. Okay, Orthrus is fine. It does a lot of damage. It does. I'm aware. But that's fine. As long as I'm not stunned and I can kill this turn. I might not be able to, but I think I can. He didn't crit this, which is also nice. He's gonna fizzle. It's fine. As long as I don't fizzle, we're chilling. Okay, this hits. If it crits, I think we're good. If it doesn't crit, we're gonna have problems. But I really would like a crit here. I really would. I really, really, really would. Nice. 2 blades up. Does that kill 2 of them or all of them? Oh, it gets all of them. Okay. That could have been really bad if things go a little bit worse. But they didn't, which is chill. Potion. Bam. God, myth minions, man. Myth anything sucks.
You are not of the shadow, are you? Please, I beg you.
I'll give it a shot, lady.
Tomb.
Oh, I don't have to fight anything? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you. I'm over 1,000 sight. The Shadow Queen is gone, but her minions are in the central chamber stealing.
What? I'm trying to... I didn't want to...
Are these all going to be 4v1s? That sucks. Guess I'll record this. I'm surprised they 4v1'd all of these, even for solos. They usually don't do that, but it seems like they're in a mood. I'll put one more of these in here. Balance Ice, though, is not that dangerous of a combo, so the shielding will be annoying, but otherwise I think I'll be alright. This is fine. Do I have that Empower still somewhere? I might actually keep that in here. For 4v1s, it's pretty fucking good. But if I remember correctly, there is another boss fight after this. I'm gonna record this one, because you never know what could happen. But then after that, I'll record the next one after that, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let me pack some ice shields, actually, before I forget. That should be good. Oh, she has Storm and Ice Mastery? Good to know. Let me actually check her spells real quick before I jump into this. Okay, so she has Wild Bolt and Stormlord, pretty much. They gave her Storm Mastery just to give her Wild Bolt to spam is fucking crazy. But they did do that. So, game is game. Let's just jump right into it. I think we got a pretty proper setup here. Going first would be nice. That's what I'm talking about. This right here is a fortified turn 1. It has to be. 4 guys. They've all got loads of pips over there. But probably within the next few turns, it's just the only play that makes sense. I guess he could Blade too, but whatever. Sandstorm, you know, it wasn't doing much anyway. I'll be alright. Stormlord, Stun City, it's fine. I'm used to getting stunned. I just fought like 5 myth mobs in the room before this one, so I think it'll be alright. What worries me about these 4 is the shielding, because I'm sure she has Tower Shield. These 3 probably all have Elemental and Spirit Shields of some variety. So, I would like to be able to hit before that happens. The problem is, this stun makes me only able to put 1 blade up, and one blade probably kills the minions. Don't think it'll do very much to the boss, though, and that could be a problem. So I'm just going to pass her now, because it's all I can do. And then just, I'm kind of at the whim of these 4. The raw weakness sucks uncontrollable ass. I forgot how annoying they made raw in this game. I forgot I don't know if it's a buff or what it is, but I forgot they made it so shit to deal with. Because that minus 40 is huge. That is a huge, huge, huge debuff. Can't be understated how large it is. And I don't particularly have anything that'll get rid of it. So I think I just have to, like, Giga Blade. And hope it works out. As long as I can get enough blades, I'll probably go for 3 just to power through and kill minions. Once I got 3 blades, yeah, I'll just hit. I'll just hit. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a problem for sure. I think I have wand hits to get rid of them. The problem is they're life wand hits. Oh, yeah, it sucks. I know. I know. So I'm pretty much just going to have to deal with these permanently. There's no real way to get rid of them. At least in my deck at this moment. I'm going to put TC Blade on. Because, again, it's a renewable source. I have multiple of these in my deck. Some of the blades I don't. The purple ones I won't have multiple of. Sandstorm? Throw the sandstorms. All of them. I'll take all of them. I don't care. Just don't rob me again. Anything else, I'll take it. Colossus, whatever. It's fine. Did you farm for Waterworks? No, I just crafted Winter Tusk, which is pretty similar, and I have boots that I got from loyalty rewards that are pretty good. So I'm not overall. I'm losing out like a few res and maybe a little bit of damage, but it's not like a big loss. Or I guess a better way to put it would be the risk of Waterworks isn't worth the reward of Waterworks. Although I might do it eventually because it's funny. Life Blade 35. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down and then hit, and then heal. That's a 3rd blade. It should be enough to kill the minions at the very least, and that's going to get a lot of trouble out the way. And a lot of hits out the way as well on top of that. Okay, weird choice. Let's just send the boss in. Let's see how much he does. Crit's there. We have enough blades, I think, to mostly punch through the weakness and still do solid damage. Obviously, the boss, they're gonna be here a while. We just gotta accept that. It's gonna take some reshuffs, probably. But that's okay. I've got a couple of them. Gotta prepare for a job interview tomorrow, so I gotta go. Hey, best of luck with the job interview. Hope things work out well. Job market is tough right now, so all respects out. Best wishes. Oh, do I have any wand hits? That's an abrupt pace change. I'm gonna just regen. Let's not reinvent the wheel with this strategy here. Crew would be huge. I'm missing a lot of health. I mean, it's fine, but Fizzle in the natural is crazy. What I could do in the meantime, I don't want a blade is the thing because I think I have 1-hits in here. Should have some. I'll volcanic. I think I've got at least 1 or 2 wand hits in here, somewhere in the bottom. Could be wrong. I don't know. But I think I've got some. Ooh, she's got her own cheese aura. Unfortunate. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to force her to get this weakness off. And then just insta-reshuff. Let me actually move my pips to balance here in preparation. So I'm just going to sound off. And then reshuff. Because I should have a second one in there, even if things worst goes to worst. It gives you some room to play with. But this weakness just got to go one way or another. I'm not going to be able to kill her with this thing on. So just Force Lord, press the button. Was it going to do like 500 damage? Oh, it did a K. Not bad. I'll take it. She's going to fizzle again. That's fine. She is struggling out here to get a hit off. And I can put this blade up. Get the 45 on. And with reshuffle, it'll come back, which is super nice. Okay, took off the shield with a wild bolt. Fair enough, I guess. But now I have no shield. Oh, but I can put one up and be devious about it. All right, I'll put a shield up and then reshuffle. I'm definitely playing more defensively than I need to. But I don't really care. I don't really care. I really don't. Another Colossus. I mean, this thing does not do very much damage. It's an ice spell. Y'all know what ice spells do. Which is nothing. I think I'm going to feint and then reshove, actually. I lied. I lied for clout. I'm going to feint and then reshuffle just so I can get it up and have access to as many feints as possible with the reshuffle. She's doing the natural. God help us all. She actually got this one to hit. Congratulations. Oh, that looks terrible. Those were like nauseous fumes. I'm reshuffling. I don't care. I don't even care. Stink all you want. Shoot, bro. That shit looked that shit looked like it smelled worse than a Yu-Gi-Oh venue. That's crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna I guess I can just put whatever blade I want to on at this point. Just start loading them up. Batten down the hatches. Another Wild Bolt. She loves these. That one definitely hit high end too, so I guess luck's on her side, I guess. I don't know. She's got something going for her. We can get rid of one of these. That's as far as I go, though. Only one. I can blade. I might shield again soon, depending, but... Not sure. I would love to get a fourth up. I do have TC. I could get another one up, especially she's fortifying. Oh, she's piercing. Oh, I kind of do want to get a shield up now. Because if she does use a storm hit that hits high end, it will do some damage. Storm Fire Shield. Get it up. I was really afraid of that happening, and it happened. I didn't... Oh. Alright, so here's... we're in TC Blade. We're still going to go all in. Trust. I think this will still do some decent damage. It's just going to take more time. We have a stun shield. It's okay. Those don't do too much. She's mostly out of pips. I'm not worried about her offensive capabilities particularly. I'm way more worried about how many tower shields she's going to spam. That is much more of a concern. If I crit, I think this will still do like half her health. If that's any consolation. Okay, it didn't crit. It won't do half her health, probably. The feint is at least up. Yeah, okay, so it did like 5k. Don't do it again. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can do that. You can do that all you want. I can fortify. I might heal soon. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. In all honesty. I should probably get another hit out before she towers, because that tower is so deadly. If you all saw what happened in the Sir Pike fight, whoa, could happen again here, to be honest. It's not out of the question. I think I'll just try and get as many blades up as I can and hit soon, because honestly, I could die from HP loss. That could happen. But I'm more worried about her just out-tanking everything I have. That's more of a concern, and I don't know if my other reshuffle's still in my deck. Don't need that. Anything with that many... I kind of don't have a choice. I just gotta run it. When I can shield next turn, she's definitely gonna hit. There's a hit there. I'm gonna shield. If she does an ice hit, I'm not too worried about its damage dealing potential. So as long as we have a storm shield up, it'll probably be okay. Don't, man. You have 8 pips. Why are you doing this? You have 8 pips. What? Man, fuck this game. I'm sick of this shit, man. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking for real? You have 8 pips and that's what you do. 8 pips. 8! 8! 8 and you tower shield! I'm worried because the other reshuffle hasn't come up yet. It might not be in my deck. That wand hit's crazy, though. This one hit's crazy. The one hit's crazy, though. Here's what I'm going to do. I really need to heal, so I'm going to do it. No crit again. Luck is not on my side in this fight. If she tower shields again, it is what it is. I just have to live with the result. Another blade. Here's my tentative idea. I'm going to want it, feint, and then go for a hit. That's, I think, the best course of action. It sucks that I gotta waste a feint to that, but it's whatever. Oh, she has a lot of time to tower shield now. She has a lot of time to tower shield again now. That sucks. The shield's there. Again, I'm not worried about dying, particularly. The problem is now she has so much time to tower shield. Because I'm forced to pass this turn. I definitely want to feint next turn. It's a tricky situation now. I have to pass. I have no choice. No tower shield yet. With 2 blades, this doesn't kill without a feint, though. So I'm going to feint. I think I have enough hits to get the job done. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, she's not shielding. Okay, this, I think if this hits, she's gone. She's out of here. As long as I hit. It's a prerequisite. And I don't hit. Okay. Don't tower... If you tower shield... Oh, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, okay. It's just Nora. Just Nora. Just a pierce aura. We'll hit this time for sure. I'm life. When have you seen a life character miss twice? It never happens. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think this is over. Alright, this boss is done. What's crazy, she ain't even the last boss in here. Isn't that wild?
Ah, my summoning spell. Ah!
I'm pretty sure there's another boss in here. At least the memory serves. Good regents, though. A hat that sucks. And a
The codex.
peb snack.
Or maybe it's good thing she wasn't able to summon it. What was that crackle of thunder? Uh-oh.
What's this boss look like? Are you in Azteca? Yep. Do you accept help? No. 3 myth mobs? Nah, 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 nah. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Oh, wow. 3 myth mobs. Dude, come on. 3 myth... Oh, man. Okay. I don't want to deal with this. This is going to be really hard. Firstly, I'm going to look up what their spell list looks like. The mobs. And then the boss. Yeah, they have Myth Imp. They have Earthquake. They have Stuns out the ass. Okay. They have all the usuals. This guy, I think, also has Myth Mastery, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. He doesn't. Okay, he just has Storm Owl, which does 1500 base damage. Okay. Here's my idea. Do I have an idea? Do I really? Oh, I need to get into this one. Because I need... I'm going to need... Hold on. I'm going to mark this. I'm going to get some convicts. Because we need convicts really bad for this fight in specific, because those minions do not play. Neither does the boss, to be fair. But I'm going to get some TC, because I need it. I'm going to get some Convict and some Life Blades. And that is all I think I'll need for this side deck. Hopefully. You got this day. We'll see what happens. This is going to be really, really tough. Just all those minions being myth makes this so, so difficult. Because they can do so much. Like, obviously the idea would be to kill them all very fast and early. But the problem is they just, like, stun you. And then they break all your blades. And they also do a lot of damage. It's just like a fucking... Oh, it's just miserable. I'll buy 10 of these for now. We buy some good Vicks. I'll buy 10. I'll buy 10. Don't think I'll need more than that, at least for the time being. Kill minions first, then prep. That's the idea, especially myth minions, dog. Like, those guys know how to live a long time. Otherwise, I think this deck is fine. I might actually put in another one of these. Do the minions have Earthquake? They have Earthquake. They have Medusa. They have Earthquake. They got stuns. They got Myth Imps that just suck. Everything they have sucks. Every spell they have fucks me over really bad. So, I'm going to try my best. If I get good RNG, I think this is... It pretty much just depends on what they do. It's like some heart of the cards type shit, to be honest with you.
Who dares try to chain the lightning? Well, little thing, you've called down the thunder. Now try holding it in your puny hands.
I'm gonna look at this guy's stats one more time, just in case he has any random shit. He doesn't. Okay, I was checking if he had any like damage and pierce. Bro, the question is, do I whip it out? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. I was thinking about the Rain Dance Mask, but the bigger issue is the myth enemies, and I need to kill them just like fast, and I need damage for that. So these stats are fine. I donate Ratspin. I appreciate the offer, but I wouldn't want to put your Ratspin TC into a character that will inevitably die at some point. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't think a 4-pip. By the time I set up to kill these guys with the damage that I have, I think I would probably need 2 blades regardless. So I'd probably have a 4-sword by then. But hey, without further ado, let's fucking roll into this. Actually, let me make a... What wand do I... Oh, I have the Sky Iron on? I'm switching wands. I'm sort of king in this. I don't even notice I had this on the whole time. I'm sort of king in this. I'm gonna need the sustain. Do I have 2 reshuffles in? I do. I'm so scared to get into this, but I kind of have to. All right, let's roll. Rip the Band-Aid off. Go first, go first. If I go first, it's so huge. Oh, whoa. And he starts with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He starts with 12 pips. Oh my god. Going first would have been a lifesaver. Wasn't to be, unfortunately. I'm going to fortify anyway, though. I might need to focus on living over anything else, because that guy does have Storm Owl, and that would clear a third of my health in a single hit. And that's not even taking into account the minions here. Most of them didn't do anything big, it seems like, so Fortify is going to get a lot of good value. This guy Earthquakes, I'd appreciate it. Get the pips out of the way. Thank you. That's one of them to get to Earthquake at least, but... Fortify's up again. It's going to get some value. I probably should... Now, these guys don't have enough pips for... Oh, this guy, I don't think he'll Medusa. I'm going to bank on it. I'm going to bank on it. Please, Earthquake or Orthrus or something. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm so alright with that. Ooh, that's a fat Tempest. How much is doing? If this does less than a K, I'll be a happy camper. Well, it didn't do nearly as much as I thought. Now he's out of pips. I like that start. This is a good open. Life Blade's going on. Don't get a power pip guy. He got it. Okay. Oh, the question is, this could be the fumble to end all fumbles. But I'm going to go for it. Because it's got Earthquake next turn anyway. But I think with one blade and the enchant and a timely crit, this will get rid of some of the minions that don't block. If not all. It's a risky play. It's actually a super risky play. But the reward is so great, I think it's worthwhile. I really do. I have extra crit from this wand. So a crit kills 2, I think, at least. Yes, okay. Crit's there. There is one blade. How much does this do? Ooh! All minions are dead. Oh, that's such a huge open. I got unbelievably lucky with all of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I couldn't have asked for a better start. Except going first, but other than that, I couldn't have asked for a better start. And from here, there's a lot of pips, but I think he'll just hit them all into the shield. So I'm just gonna start blading away. Save up for a heal. I'll probably heal once I find one. And then from there, what's the play? It's obvious. You just heal. You just heal. Heal here. Sorry, I sneezed in my hand. I tried to muffle the sound so I could get that cast audio for the video, and that's kind of gross. I don't usually do that. I apologize. No crit is lame, but that Sword of Kings buff is real. Trust. That healing on the Sword of Kings is nutty. Which is why I equipped it to begin with for this fight. And now, I'm not going to feign him until he Storm Owls, or until he gets rid of a lot of pips, because I'm worried about just Storm Owl in general. That spell is a fucking beam. Especially with a blade. And then from there, what do I want? I could renew the Fortify. It seems kind of worthless because I feel as though it'll be out of pips very soon. There's not really a lot I want to get rid of in this hand, though. I get rid of this Fortify. Don't need to Convict anymore. I'll put it up anyway because I have nothing particularly better to do. I'm going to wait for him to hit. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't think this gets rid of blades, though, so I could have bladed here, and that would have been smart, but... Only 349 with the shield. Not bad. We're healing it off pretty much right away. And the Convict goes up. Bada bing, bada boom. And now... I can just pretty much just feint. I'm in the clear. He's gonna crit. That did a lot. For how little pips he had. Sheesh. Well, I'm life. I just heal it all back. And then feint like so. Drop it on. Now I can get this blade on. And I'm honestly down to hit, depending on what he does. I think next turn is an easy, good chunk of damage. I think it'll take one more hit to get him after this one, but... With the 3 blades, I think it'll be enough to take him down. And the enchant, too. Perfect pulls, perfect hand. The crit's there. The 3 blades are there. There's a feint there. If he doesn't block, this could kill him. I don't think it will, but there's a chance. Oh, with the boosted death. Oh, I didn't even know he had the boost there. Get out of here, son. Easy. I thought this would be way harder, but I really lucked out with how the Myth Minions played.
I see now that you carry a light. The Shadow Queen stole the spirits. You must help unify the Aztecas around their new king. The Azteca reaches long, and it has poisoned one of the king's closest advisors. Go and help him, for Shadow cannot survive the light.
Hey, GG, huh? Might overhype that one. Might have overhyped that one a little bit, but GG nonetheless. That area's done. Awesome.
The Shadow Queen's forces are moving faster than I. You must return to the Zocalo. Pakal will have an idea how to unearth the shadows.
Then you get a coddle. You get. Ooh.
And poisoning young King Akzaya Nightmare.
Why is there a Crocodile Azteca anyway? I don't know. I don't ask these questions. What's Pakal got going on? Let's talk to our main man. Sorry if I didn't read a lot of chat messages there. Those were just like fights for YouTube, and I kind of want to focus on the fights themselves in the commentary to make those fights flow very well, and so I don't have to cut out parts that I would want in the video, but there's just random commentary over it, so I have to cut it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that made sense the way I explained it, but that's what I mean. Boost on yellows, yes. Is it worth the damage nerf? I don't know. I think they're both good options depending on what you want.
Just survive Mangrove Marsh, I see. Did you find my
Bro, this guy's name is literally Two-Face. Who the Potter is? It's this guy. I figured it out.
an agreement to hand over to the village in time? Time for that later. The Thunderhorns in the city are on the verge of rebellion. Can you help me? Defeat some of the crazed Thunderhorns to calm them down and find out who or what is.
Want to use Waterworks gear? Dude, I might just get Waterworks gear so I stop getting this question. But the main reason is because Waterworks is a hard dungeon, and if I die, I would have to delete the character, and Winter Tusk Crafted is just a very solid alternative with very minor differences with the gear set overall that I'm running. But that's the basic gist. Sorry if I sounded pissed off at that question. I'm not really that. It doesn't really make me that mad. I just have to answer it a lot. Farm it solo? I would have to farm it solo. I tried to do it with Mount Olympus, and I was like, man, I can't do this anymore. I might do it, though, just because it would be a fun video, and it wouldn't be hard to edit. Alright, I'll do a little bit more Defeat and Collect, and maybe I'll play a little bit of Pirate. But we'll see. We'll see where I want to end stream, because I do want to catch that Fnatic game, the Fnatic Cloud game. That's just something I want. So we'll see. Anyways, it's mob time. So mob time would be. Let's get it done. Let me see how I'm gonna look up how I don't know if there's even anybody that watches Valorant here, but I'm gonna look up how the Paper X game is going, and I will use that as my determining factor as to whether or as to when I stream. So I want to catch the game after it. Looks like it's super close though. It's EG Paper X. Yeah, I'll probably have time to play a little bit more. I'll probably go 2-ish hours. I'd say 2 hours is a good cutoff. Just because I'll probably spend. I was gonna stream again this week, but I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the next couple days as well to edit the next permadeath video to get that out because it's been a while since there's been one. And then I don't know. I'll probably stream 2 or 3 times next week. We'll see what happens. I definitely want to stream more Wiz next week. Definitely want to stream some other stuff as well. I've had a stream idea I'm kind of curious in that I want to try out. That I think some of you guys would like. Not all of you, but some of you would like. I've also been meaning to do another speedrun stream at some point. Because that was a lot of fun doing it for the first time. I think it would be fun to do it again. Or the Wizard City speedrun, rather. But in the meantime, let's kill these two mobs. They've had it too good. For too long. My neighbors are fighting again. Second time in a row. They're just yelling at each other in the street. Holy shit. First off, hope everything... Doesn't sound like everything's going okay over there. Hope everything's going okay over there. Second of all, couples counseling is... maybe if they're screwed with that much, maybe a divorce. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But it's clearly something needs to be figured out. Let's put 2 more of these guys through the ringer. God, getting to Kookaburra was so worth, like, 4 hours of fishing on a Saturday evening. It's so worth it. The amount of shit I get... I still need to get a new pet and an upgrade, but... maybe I'll actually work on that. Maybe I'll work on that this weekend as well, getting a new pet. Is Bro going to farm Darkmoor in the future? Interesting question. My answer to that is if I get there, I will give it a try. But the caveat to that is I have to get there, which means I have to beat Azteca, and I have to beat a good chunk of Chrysalis. And that is not easy. It's pretty fucking hard to beat both those worlds without dying. So we'll see what happens. If I get there alive, I'll do it. If I don't get there, I won't. So we're gonna grab the level 100 deck. Probably not. These guys are dead. Get him out of town.
The huge hungry lizard told us to throw down the king. He lives in the house in the Zocalo.
I feel like this boss fight, I think I know what boss fight this is. And I don't think it's particularly hard, but I could be wrong. I didn't think the last two were going to be hard from what I remembered, but they were. I'll do this boss, I think. I'll do this boss, no doubt about it. I think I just got a job at the pet crematory. That's crazy. That is just a crazy thing to say. But congrats nonetheless. That is definitely a chat message I've never read before. I'll give that to you. Alright, let's put this deck together. And also look up this guy's spells, because, you know, better safe than sorry. Yada yada. We've been through that song and dance. Animal Sanctuary, way less morbid. Job. The yin and yang of pet care, pretty much. Okay, why? I want to look at this guy's stats, not his house. Why is there an article that just has the picture of his house and nothing else? Okay, so he has... Wow, this guy sucks so much. Yeah, let's just beat his... He's got horrible spells. His best spell is Bone Dragon, for reference, which is really bad. Don't need these anymore. Let's run him out of town. Bang, put that on. These guys both have pips. It might be worth fortifying. I'm going to fortify. Because better safe... I know I said they suck, but better safe than sorry. Okay, honestly, this Mortify was such a waste of time. Now that I look at it, neither of them really are gonna do much. I'm gonna just try and go for a one fell swoop kind of kill, one hit, one kill everybody. That would be cool. Not sure I'll pull it off, but I kind of want to go for it anyway. The elephant's coming out. God help us all. 700 damage. You know what? The Fortify was worth it after all. Think of how much more that could have done. Probably like 200, maybe like 150 more health. Put another 35 on. This guy's gonna do his thing. That's already enchanted. If I can find a feint, I can definitely one-round these guys. Are damage orders like amp useful? They probably are. Hardest upcoming fight in the Wiz run? I'm actually not sure. In all honesty, I don't remember much of Azteca. I usually just kind of play it. This world especially, I've been playing it as I go. Because I've forgotten most of what happens. I don't think I've played it in the last, like, 3 years, maybe. At least the first half of it. There are some fights towards the end that I know are going to be very difficult. Like the final dungeon, there's another fight with Bellic that's annoying. But those, aside from those two, I don't remember much of what's left. Like, those two fights in that pyramid, I did not remember them at all. And they fucking were not easy. The fight in Alto Alto is the next big one. Interesting. Also interesting, no feint. I'm gonna heal because I have pips to spare. Bellic is gonna be really tough. I have yet to look into the strat for that. I'm sure there's a strat for it that I can copy, but I haven't looked at it yet. I can look at somebody else's homework, I'm sure. that's the idea. Well, that weakness does give me unimaginable anger. But that's okay, because we're going to hit through it anyway, and it's going to be chill and fine. It'll be alright. We'll survive. Are you going to practice off-stream a different account? Probably. I usually use... I have a myth character, it's like level 90, it's around the same level that I usually use for practice for, like, particularly tough bosses, so I probably will try that. I probably will. I'm not gonna cap. I do have a practice character that I use for random shit. I haven't had to use him in a while, though. I really only use him for shit that's really, really difficult. I think the last time I used him was for, what, the last... Did I even use him for the last Dungeon of Avalon? It might have been the Jabberwock. I think it was the Jabberwock was the last time I used him. Either that, or I might have used him... No, I don't think I used him at the end of Avalon at all. Real men go head first into danger. It ain't me. It just ain't me. When I see danger, I do like the cartoon thing where I look at the camera, turn around, go like, "Boop, boop, boop, boop," and then I just jet off the opposite direction. I wish this guy didn't live that hit. He's not gonna do anything. He's just kind of hanging around. I respect the grit, because he doesn't want to give up. How many hours do you have in this? In this character? Definitely several hundred. Probably in like the 300 to 400-ish range would be my guess. At least off the top of my head. I haven't kept track. Don't really think there's a way to keep track unless you play on Steam, which I don't, because why would I? No offense to people who play on Steam. I'm sure it's a lovely platform. Coffee Lover with another 5. Coffee Lover. Thanks for funding my ruthless caffeine addiction. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I will be getting coffee again soon. Sometimes it's better not to know how much time you spent in a game. In some cases, but I kind of like to know. Even if it's a shit ton, I kind of like to know as a badge of honor. Like, if I spent, I'm trying to think the most time, I think the most hours I've spent on a recorded game that, like, actually records your hours. I don't know if I've hit, maybe Warframe, I think, is the only one over 1,000. Enjoy the coffee money? Oh, I will. Trust. Pumpkin spices get wheeled and dealed around everywhere now, so. This is, like, honest to God, September, late August to December is peak coffee time. Because you get all the fall flavors, you get all the winter flavors that are all good. More like a badge of shame. I guess for League players it is embarrassing, but I think it's fun to know. But I also don't think about it that deeply, because if I did think about it and I was like, man, I have 5,000 hours on Wizard 101 over the course of like a decade, and that means, actually it's been over a decade. That means I spent like this many days playing that instead of like, I don't know, having fun as a young adult / teenager. And then I have to think about that. But I don't. I just look at the number, I'm like, that's probably higher than this guy's, and I use it as like as a point of pride. Which it kind of is the opposite, if you really think about it. It's kind of just a point of shame for most people, but I'm a simple-minded, like, I see a big number, I'm like, through a big number. Animal Crossing New Leaf was like my OG. I have a lot of hours in this game. I think I have about 500 on New Leaf. And I got that within like a year or two of playing. $710 in Smite. Smite? When did you play Smite? Was that in like the... I feel like that game peaked in like 2016. Or maybe just because I've watched the Germa videos. Could be wrong. But hey, if you like Smite, you like Smite. I just didn't know it was still alive. Maybe I'm thinking of Heroes of the Storm or something. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, I have to do another boss, huh? Oh no, it's in the ocean.
You managed to pull, haul, and heave this.
There's no way I was able to touch that. I guess the magic, maybe.
Do these people have any idea how long you've been? As you look the statue over, you notice a part is missing.
603 Warframe. I think I'm at about 1K.
A trail goes into that tomb.
I'm not 100% sure though. I'd have to really check, but I've gotten into so many obsessive phases of that game that it's like inevitable.
My head? Only if you defeat me. Otherwise, I will take yours.
Oh, that's how you spell this guy's name. He's got a weird name. Old school RuneScape. A lot of people played old school RuneScape. I've hered good things. I've never tried it. After the last Airbender skins. Hey, PUBG got some wild ones. Fortnite got Giannis Antetokounmpo. So there's something there. Okay, this guy also has the same spells as the last guy, so he also sucks. Genuine question, what makes Warframe enjoyable for you? I think this is the kind of game I enjoy a lot. It's the kind of game where you slowly make builds for things and sharpen it to a point and do large amounts of damage, and you get to like watch the fruits of your labor. But it's also like there's a lot of fun. The entire gist is like you build characters to do things really well. And it can take time, especially when you're starting out. But it's just fun. I also like the gameplay loop a lot. It's very fast. This pet failed a little bit. He's got cheeky, but other than that, he's fine. He's nothing amazing, but he's all I was able to afford on this character for the time being. Oh, he's about to rank up. Just from being in my party. Some of these in here. We're good to roll. This guy's not going to be that difficult. But Warframe is definitely a love it or hate it kind of game, I would say. If you like the gameplay loop and you like grinding for things, you will like it. And if you don't like either of those things, you're not going to like it. And that's okay. Not everything was built to be enjoyed by everyone. You know what I'm saying? It just caters to me a lot, because I love, like, obsessing over building a character and perfecting it, and, like, watching it just destroy maps full of enemies and stuff. I think that's super fun. That's why I got into, like, Genshin and shit for a little bit, like, last year, because it's the same concept as Warframe, just with, like, anime people instead of big, cool robots. Is my pet fine? I'm sure it's a good pet. If it's triple damage, double res, it's probably pretty good. The big reason you hatch more than that is for pedigree purposes, because the way things work with pet stats, the higher the pet stats are, the more damage or resistance or crit or pierce or whatever you get from the skills or the pet talents. So you generally want things to mostly be around 250, and that's generally why people breed a shit ton. Let me rephrase that. Why people breed their pets a shit ton. Just for the clarification. Just for the clarification. The gacha is annoying though in Genshin. I don't like gacha either. That's why I don't play it anymore. Warframe is... The thing, dude, what makes Warframe so cool too is that the only gacha is free, and it's from relics that you can farm for. And you get parts from stuff. That's what's so sick about it. That and everything that is, like, pay to win. It looks very pay to win on the outset, but everything that you have to pay for with Plat, which is to, like, pay for premium currency, you can grind for it by getting relics and selling parts in the in-game economy. It's so good. It treats the players so chill and cool. Oh, fuck, I already have TC Blade. Bummer. I'll shield, I guess. Actually, I'm going to heal, just because why not? But that's the gist. That's why I've definitely, one of the reasons I've catered towards Warframe over the years, as opposed to anything else. All damage talent and Mighty goes hard, though. It can. It definitely does for the right school. That's what I'm... Min-maxing is just fun. That's, like, why people love MMOs as much as they do. And why people like games like Warframe and, like... I think the big reason why people like games like Genshin and Star Rail as much as they do. Which is because they get to... get these characters and build them up and sharpen them to a point where they get to use them for a ton of things and hit big numbers and have fun. I played Honkai for a fat minute, but I fell off the wagon. I haven't played in months, which is probably a good thing. Warframe stream when? My problem with a Warframe stream is, like, how the fuck do you make that entertaining? Because it's so monotonous. I'd have to really lab it. Guess having more hours into Smite. Come on, Smite's not that bad. Come on, I mean, it's Smite. I feel like somebody doesn't have that bad of a rap. If you had like that many hours in Paladins or something, it'd be kind of something to be embarrassed about. I mean, I'm just looking for a feint here. Oh, I don't think I have them in my deck. I never got to change my deck. Commentary's entertaining enough. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But I don't know. It's just something I never thought about. Never particularly thought about streaming, rather. I'll not tolerate this paladin slander. That's alright. I'll tolerate it. The nail in the coffin for me to just start full-on shit-talking paladins is that they replaced a lot of their voice actors with AI versions of the voice actors, and now it just don't pay them anymore and just uses AI voice. I think that's fucking lame. So I will never play paladins now. Not that I was going to anyway, but it's easy to boycott something you don't like. League would have been fun for me if I got into it 12 years ago. That fizzle sucks. That fizzle sucks. It doesn't really do anything in the grand scheme of things because these guys also all suck, but still. Dude, people were in the trenches in old school RuneScape. I've heard the horrors and the legends. Domino's is the best deals in the app. I've never thought to get the Domino's app in my life. I'm not gonna lie, the AI thing I've just something I heard people bashing on Twitter. I think they're using it for new voice lines. Could be wrong. Don't know what the source is, but the source I think is trust me, bro. For a large pizza was 45 euros. I'm not having it. Can't blame you. That's a lot of... the thing is, too, is Domino's isn't even that good. Like, if I want that style of pizza, I'll just go to Little C's, get a pretzel pizza for like $6. And have a good time. Oh, I did have feints here. I'm an idiot. Biggest sub growth for a day, week. I don't know. That was a good question. You can get 2 medium pizzas, 2 toppings for $6 each with the app. What? Wait, my eyes popping out of my head? No way. Use a ton of AI for my animations. Yeah, AI, I think, for its intended purpose initially, which is, you know, helping people save time with things and helping animators make their jobs easier is good. The problem is when studios are like, hey, we don't even need to hire the animators anymore. The AI can just do the whole thing. That's when it becomes a problem. But, so until that day comes, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it never comes, but it probably will. And that's what is scary about the world. The world of the arts. Just be Malice. Hey, congrats. Honestly, a lot of fast food places nowadays have been like really going all in on app deals because McDonald's is the exact same way. Where they're like, you get a free large fry every day, so maybe you'll buy a $6 quarter pounder now. You know what I mean? Sydney, I understand the concept of that, but in my opinion, and it could just be where I live, but the local pizza places make pizza that's so much different from the greasier places from other stuff. Like, sometimes I'm in the mood for straight slop, and I'll go to Little C's and get it. But if I'm in the mood for, like, pizza, then I'll probably just go somewhere local. Because I live in an area with a lot of great local pizza. Team Papa John's. I've never been huge on Papa's. It's okay.
Oh, for the love of the spiral. You thought the mud on the body was bad enough. Ghoul spit. Gross.
I've heard Baldur's Gate's really fun. Never tried it. Don't know if I'll ever buy it because I need as much storage on my computer as I can get. But I've heard good things. Actually, I think I've heard only good things. That's gotta be like one of the... Not often does a game release where you hear only good things about it, but I've literally not heard a single bad word uttered about Baldur's Gate. Everybody's just like, this shit is so good. Hey Max, how's it going? It's going pretty well. How about you? Lord Shenhai, how's it going? I remember you from the Papa streams. I appreciate anyone that was in the chat, the Papa streams. I was in the trenches. I think Pizza Hut Thin Crust fucks super hard. That shit is so good. You know what? You know what? Instead of turning this quest in, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. This is going to be quick, I promise. This is going to be super quick. This is going to be super quick. Actually, I lied. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do something wild here. Something never seen before. Pizza beef. I'll show you what the pizza beef has done to society.